What's up everyone, it's your girl Deja and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will show you guys how to custom paint your own jeans. This was such a cheap DIY because it cost me underneath $10 because I got my jeans from the thrift store and I used paint that I already had. So it was very inexpensive to do. And make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram so you can see the pictures that I took with the jeans. But I know you guys will love this video. I think it turned out great. And I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. Just hit that button, comment down something below, and like this video. And without further ado, let's get into the video. For this DIY, you will need jeans, and I got mine from the thrift store. Paint, and you can take a screenshot to see all of the different colors I use. Textile medium, this will turn your acrylic paint into washable paint. Paint brushes, a plate, scissors, a pencil, tape, and your pictures. I got my pictures from Google and all I typed in was LV symbol and all the different logos will pop up and you can choose which ones you like. And from there, I just copy and pasted it into a Word document so I could print it out. And I'll put the sizes in the description box. From there, the first thing I did was cut out all the pictures, and this is pretty simple. You just want to make sure that you have a nice pair of scissors and just cut it out as best as you can. And in order to do the center, I just made a little hole in the middle and then I put my scissors through it to just cut out the center. And then I decided to cut out all of the rest of the pictures and just did the same process. For this one, I did not cut out the center yet because I just want to get the shape first, and then later in the video you'll see that I cut the center out. And this was definitely the hardest one to do, the LV logo, because it just takes a little bit longer, but that's okay. And I actually did another one because I wanted to have two different sizes. And this is what it looked like once they're all cut out. Next, all I did was just roll some tape and just put it on the back of the cutouts. And I was going to use double-sided tape, but I realized that it didn't stick that well to the jeans, so I just used regular tape and rolled it up. And I also placed a book in the jeans because it'll make things a lot easier when you're tracing and painting, because when you have a hard surface, it's just a lot easier. And now I am just placing the LV logo where I like it, and I'm just pressing down on it. After that, I did all of the other ones. I just placed it down and pressed on it, and you want to make sure that you use enough tape so it's not moving when you trace the logos. And this is the last one for this side. And now I am taking my pencil and I'm just tracing. I realized that a mechanical pencil doesn't show up as well, so I decided to switch to just a regular pencil, but you can use whatever you have. And I'm just tracing around the logo, and I'm not doing it too hard, but I'm doing it hard enough so I can actually see it when I do paint. And as you can see, I'm doing the center as well. And now I am taking off the pictures, and as you can see, we have a nice little sketch of the logo, and it looks pretty good because once you sketch it out, it'll look good. And this is what it looked like on the left side. Now I'm just doing the same thing to the other side, and I'm using the same pictures. And this is definitely one of the most important parts, so just take your time with it. And if you lift it up and you realize it's not the way you want it, you can always just erase it and just retrace it. And this is what it looked like on both sides. Now it is time to cut out the center of the ones that need to be drawn. So I'm just cutting out the flower, and this one will go in the circle. And that's what it looks like all cut out. And now I'm just doing the other flower as well. And that's what they look like. Now I'm just placing it down in the center of the outline, and I'm just tracing it once again. And you definitely could just use templates, but I like tracing things because I feel like you have more control when you do that. And if you use a template and just paint over it, sometimes it's not as neat. So that's why I decided to actually trace it and hand draw it and then go in and paint it. And now I am using my first color, so I just poured some pink in, and then I added the textile medium, and now I'm just mixing it together. I do not have a specific ratio that I use. I just eyeball it and just mix it in. Now it is time for the fun part, painting. So I want you guys to realize that you definitely need different size paintbrushes, because right here, this is a larger size because I am doing a logo that is larger. But in certain areas, you definitely need to use a smaller one so it looks nice and neat. But this is pretty simple. You're just painting within the lines, and as you can see, I have my smaller paintbrush here, and I would kind of just go over the pencil marks. And I definitely did several coats anytime that I'm painting on jeans because it takes a while for it to show up sometimes. So you have to do several coats, and I'm trying my best to actually go over the pencil marks so it's not being shown. And I just love this color right here. The yellow is just so beautiful and vibrant. And now I'm doing the next flower. This is kind of like a neon color. And since it is neon, I definitely had to do several coats for this one to show up. And now I'm doing the last one, and I'm doing orange. And I actually was inspired by Kelly Sweet. She posted some pictures on her Instagram of Louis Vuitton jeans. And I decided to do the same colors that were on hers because I really liked it. And this is how they look on the left side. And now it's time to move on to the next side. So I'm doing purple for this logo right here. And I'm doing the same thing I've been doing. And now I'm moving on to the blue. And you guys can get paint from Michael's or Walmart, and acrylic paint is really cheap. Most of the time it costs less than $1, so it is very inexpensive, which is nice. And I got my textile medium from Michael's. And now I am just doing my other shade of purple. This one is a lighter color. And the last one, I'm doing red, and I really like the red because it definitely makes the jeans pop out even more. And I decided to add just a little pizzazz at the bottom because Kelly Sweet had some on hers, and I'm just freehanding this. I'm adding a little orange to it. And this is what they look like. It kind of has like a little fire effect to it. And now I am just using my eraser to get rid of the pencil marks that are still left over. And these are the final product. I think they turned out nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching.